guys, this is Stephanie and I'm Stacks on Stacks on Stacks. You guys with a bit of a different view, which I hope you are enjoying. This is my TBR shelf. Basically, these are the books that I want to read in the more immediate future because we all know I haven't read all the books on my shelves. And then this is my normal shelf that I film in front of. It's kind of my main bookshelf. I have like books that I like a lot on here, a bunch of my Sandersons. My manga and graphic novels are up on the top, and it's organized in my head, and that's all that really matters. Today, I'm coming to you with the How Well Do I Know My Books challenge, and I'm pretty excited about this. I've been wanting to do it for a few months. I got it off of Jessie the Reader's channel about 2 months ago, and ever since I saw it, I was like, I want to do this, and I haven't had time, but finally, I have time, so I'm going to do it. So basically, there's a list of questions, and they are pertaining to a specific book, and you're supposed to have random books. So I went ahead and I filled my fancy schmancy Wonder Woman cup here with randomized numbers that I did a couple of days ago, wrote on the piece of paper. So there's 2 numbers on each piece of paper, that one too. And they are coordinating a shelf and then a book on the shelf. If I go too far and I run out of numbers, I will just loop back around to the other side of the shelves, because basically I have some shelves like this one that have like 116 books on it. And then I have shelves like this one that only have like 70 some odd books. So I'm just gonna improv with all that. Hey, getting started. Question number 1, without looking at the description, tell us what the book is about. I'm really hoping this is a book and I know what it's about, because I don't. 145. I got Nimona by Noelle Stevenson, and I know what this one's about. I have read it and I really liked it. If you like graphic novels, you probably enjoy this book. Basically, in this book, we are following a girl named Nimona. Okay, that's a little bit better. I felt like I was standing halfway back and yelling at you guys. Nimona is by Noelle Stevenson, and this is a book that is about a girl who wants to be not a superhero's assistant, but like the villain's sidekick, basically. And she claims that she has superpowers and she can be very, very, very helpful. And so she's like auditioning for the part for the villain's sidekick, though he's not really advertising either. But it is super cute and super fun, and I do recommend, highly recommend. Great book. And I am going to make a pile of books that I got right and books that I got not so right. Second one, without looking it up, what is the genre of this book? Okay, we are going with 251. Ordeal of Innocence by Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie is a murder mystery writer, so this is a murder mystery book. Some people might call it a classic book. You could, but it's fantastic. And I've actually read this one too, so that's 2 for 2. I do not anticipate getting half of them right, so if I do, fantastic. Number 3, without looking at the book, tell us what is on the cover. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. This one I have 7-1. So we're going to be starting on the TBR shelf. Ha! I haven't looked at it yet. I'll show it to you. But this is A Sudden Appearance of Hope, and this is by Claire North, and I'm pretty sure it's Hope, the main character. The girl is on the cover, but she's either like blurry, or you can't see her face, or it's cut off or something like that. And I think that's it. I think it's just her body, and it's like blue and red. Okay, not bad at all. I'm going to give it to myself. It is her body. It's the, well, it might be the front. I can't tell if that's the front or the back. That could be her front or her back. Oh, it's her back because the elbow bend. I'm a genius. Where are the elbow bends? So this is her back. So I'm still going to give it to that. It's blurry. She has red and the words are in blue. Counting it. Next is without looking it up. What's the main character's name? Okay. 236. Okay, we have another Agatha Christie. This is The Secret of Chimneys, which I actually have started this one. I started reading it. There were a few main characters. They had a few different points of views, and I think they're all like going to come together, but I didn't finish it. I'm going to say Charlie. Charlie? Anthony Cade. What was the girl's name? I was thinking her name was Charlie. Virginia. Boo, I did not get that one. Without looking, name a side character. I am not good at this. Okay, let's see. 6108. a side character. The book I have is Lionheart by A.C. Gowan. A.C. Gowan, I think. This is the third in the Scarlet novel, which is like a spin on Will Scarlet from the Robin Hood series, but he's a girl. I am thinking, gosh, okay, so if there's Will Scarlet, I'm going to say Robin. I'm going to say there's a side character named Robin. Say Robin. It says Robin. I got one. I'm proud of that. Guess how many pages the book has without looking. If you guess within 25 below or 25 above, you can count that as a win. Alrighty. 2-1. I have Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. Third in the Grisha trilogy. I have not read this. Let's see. I'm going to say that this is 411 pages. Okay, so technically there's an after, which is not a chapter. So technically the book ends there. Technically. The after stops at 417, and the acknowledgements stop at 422, which still makes me a winner. But then there is this little prequel to the Darkling story at the end, but they are not numbered. So I'm going to take this as a win. I cannot believe I guessed that right. Coolest person in the world. Without looking up, what rating did you give this book? If you land on a book you haven't read, pick a new set of numbers. Okay, we'll see how long this takes me. 1025 is going to be on this shelf. Haven't read that. 924. Haven't read those. 570. Let's see. Haven't read it. 354. Haven't read it. I promise you guys I have read some of these books. I promise. 320. Hee hee. I have read this one. The Towering Sky by Catherine McGee. This is the third one in the 1000th Floor trilogy. What was the question again? What did I rate this book? I'm going to say I really liked it. I'm going to say I gave it a 4 something. Not a 5, but a 4-star rating. So maybe 4.4, 4.5, something like that. I gave it a 4.8. Fantastic. Without looking, where does this book take place? 913. This is not going to look good. We have The Earth, My Butt, and Other Big Round Things by Carolyn McCrackler. I don't know how specific they want me to be on where does this take place. I'm going to say this takes place in America, in a smaller town, and in a high school. Virginia. Oh, no, that's her name. It doesn't really say where it takes place. But on the first page, she mentions school. So I'm going to take that one as a point. Without looking, what are the parents' names? Oh, man. Okay, this one I'm really not going to get right. 7-2. This one is The Edge of Everything by Jeff Giles. Giles? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to say their parents' names are Jack and Barb. Oh, look at that. One more soul. That's kind of cool. 17-year-old Zoe. Blizzard Night, Montana. There's a bounty hunter. Well, they don't talk about parents, so their names are probably Jack and Barb. Joking. I'm not going to give myself a point because I had no idea what it was. Without looking at the hardback, what color is under the dust jacket? Okay, so if I pick one that's not a hard jacket, I'm just going to keep shifting to the closest hardback. That took way too long to say. 535. Not a hardback, but the one right before it is. I'm not going to look at it, but it is Salt to the Seas by Ruta Sepetys. I'm pretty sure it's like a light color one. I've read this one, and I read it with the dust jacket off. So I think it's like a cream color. Is it just the color of the book they want? What color is the book under the jacket? I think it's like a cream. Oh, it's white. I'm going to count that. White cream. I'm going to count that. That's kind of pretty. Well, because it's not a perfect white. It's like speckled with things. So, counting. Without looking, is there anything on the hardback? Like an imprint or an image of some sorts? Same rule as last time. If I get one that is not a hardback, I'm going to just move to the closest one. That is a hardback. 549. This one is a hardback. This is Can You Keep a Secret by Sophie Kinsella. She does the Shopaholic series. I'm going to say that there is going to be a picture of like a doorknob or something on the hardback, and it's going to be in pink, and the hardback is a light color. I'm wrong. I'm wrong about everything. There's nothing specifically on it except, well, there's like a little lion on the side, I guess, down there. You can kind of see him. I have failed. It was pink lettering, though. Okay, without taking the dust jacket off, what is the color of the font on the hardback? Gah! These are difficult. I don't inspect hardbacks that much, to be honest. When I read them, I usually take the cover off and I just read the book. I don't really worry too much about it. 1214. This one is a hardback as well. This one is Heart of Iron by Ashley Poston. I don't know. The color of the font is going to be purple because this is purple and it would be really pretty if it was purple. No, it's not purple. It's silver on a blue book. Ugh. I've had enough of these hardback questions. I'm ready to move on. Without looking, do the chapters have titles or are they just numbered? 817. We have The Bird in the Blade by Megan Bannon. That was really close. We have The Bird in the Blade by Megan Bannon. I have not read this one. I'm going to say numbered. I'm going to say there. Oh, look at that. Ooh, I'm dropping things. Numbers. Hot dog. 100% guess. So I kind of do want to read this one, and not just because it's pretty. Without looking at the back cover, does it have an award on it? Or not the back cover, just the book cover. 1-6. I didn't look. It's one of the Kenshis, so I'm going to say no. That's the back. No award. Hot dog. Without looking, does the book have any author blurbs on the front cover? It says front cover? On the front cover. Okay, so the back cover doesn't count. 443. Now, this is The Beautiful and the Damned by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I just got this like a month ago in my Coffee and a Classic, and I do not think it has any blurbs on the front. No blurbs, blurb free. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this challenge now. Now's the time it's going to go downhill. Without looking, does the book have a description on the back? 612. So, this book is Just Dreaming. No, it's... oh yeah, Just Dreaming. Part of the Silver Trilogy for Kirsten Gear. Does it have a description on the back? I'm going to say no. Yes, it does. Man, a lot of times books that are thirds and trilogies don't have descriptions on the back because they don't want to spoil you for the other ones. Without looking, does this book have an author photo? 101. 101 is Sculptor by Scott McCloud, which is a graphic novel. Does the book have an author photo? I'm going to say, yeah, why not? Ugh, I should have known better. I was actually thinking maybe he'd have a drawing of himself or something. No author photo. Without looking it up, is the author using a pen name? I can almost guarantee you, I will not know the answer to this. I don't tend to know pen names and such. 1117. Okay, 1117 is Time Travelers Book 1, The Gideon Trilogy by Linda Buckley Archer. I don't think this is a pen name. I think her name really is Linda Buckley Archer. Not a pen name. Without peeking, what is the point of view of this book is written in? First or third? Okay. First is first person narrative, like I, me, and third is he, she, right? 11:15. I failed English like 20 times. We have Tiger Lily by Jodi Lynn Anderson. This is like a Peter Pan story following Tiger Lily. I'm going to say it is written in the I, me. I think that's first person. Peter smiled. Tiger Lily said, no. Without looking, are there any pictures or graphics in this book? Let's see about this. $6.99. Alrighty, I got one that I have read, The Wicked Will Rise by Daniel Page. I drew a blank there. The question is, without looking, are there pictures or graphics in this book? There's some little drawings on like the chapter headings, I believe. There are. Nope. Shows you how well I paid attention with that one. Without looking, does it have an epilogue? 9-2. We have The Hazelwood, a novel by Melissa Albert. Does it have an epilogue? Yes. No. Oh. I think there's a second one. So I'm going to say no. No epilogue. Chapter 31. Boy, this is really a large print book. And then acknowledgements. Haha. Without looking, does this book have a prologue? 372. This is The Help by Catherine Stockett. This is a super good book. If you like historical fiction about racism in the South in the 60s, it's well done. What was the question? Without looking, does this book have a prologue? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no prologue. It's been a long time. I don't remember. And I don't say prologue. Without looking, is this book signed? I don't have a ton of signed books, but yeah, we'll see. 1214. All right, this is Unwind by Neil Shusterman, and this is one I got from Book Outlet on the cheap, so I'm going to say no, it is not signed. No. How many pages in do I have to look for a signature? It's not signed. Without looking, do the page numbers have a design above or below them, or none at all? 433. Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. What is it again? Do the pages have a design above or below them, or none at all? This is a cheaper copy, so I'm going to say none at all. None at all. Without looking, do the chapter headers have designs on them? Well, clearly, as we have learned, Stephanie does not know that sort of thing. I'm going to pick one right out in the middle. 582. Okay, I have The Last Mohicans by James Fenimore Cooper, which is very pretty. Oh, there you go. Now you can see how pretty it is. They want to know if the chapter headers have designs. I'm going to say yes, because these are really pretty. Wah, wah, wah. No designs, but they have fancy quotes. Without looking, are the acknowledgments for the book in the front or in the back? 196. 96 is Fables, The Dark Ages by a whole bunch of people. Acknowledgments in the front or the back? I'm going to say the front. Or none at all. Is that an option? Can I say none at all? Because I don't think most graphic novels have them. Well, it's not an acknowledgement, but there's a dedication. Does that count? Okay, I'm going to give it to myself because it is none at all. When I thought about it, I was like, no, they're not going to have them, and there aren't any in there. There was a dedication. But that was it. Without looking, what year was this book published? It's going to be a wild guess. 428. Okay, I got Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. The problem is I was really hoping I'd get one that was just published last year and then I'd know it. I have no idea when Jane Eyre was published. No idea. Let's go with 1842. 1840. Let's go with 1840. Like the original one, not this copy. This copy was done in 2018. Really? They're not telling me when the original book was published? Jane Eyre was published in 1847. I was close. And last one is without looking, what year did you read this book? If I get one that I haven't read, I'm just going to have to redraw. 283. Have not read it. 398. I need to start picking smaller numbers. Haven't read it. 220. She wants to read all the books too, don't you, baby? She's really warm. You've been outside, huh? Oh, now she has lipstick on her. I have read this one. It is The Martian by Andy Weir. I actually really liked it too. Pretty sure I gave it 5 stars. Pretty sure that's not what they're asking. Without looking, what year did you read this book? I read it last year. I read this book last year. I read it for the Tome Infinity and Beyond Readathon. Haha! I got 18 right and 10 wrong. I am a winner. I'm not going by the normal grading system. I'm going by the system of, did I get more right than I got wrong? And the answer there is yes. Yes, I did. I got more right than I got wrong. I hope that was fun for you guys. It was fun for me. It got a little tedious at the end because it's a lot of questions. And I kept having to recount certain books. And then I'd come back and I'd be like, what was the number again? And all of that kind of stuff. I actually want to use these numbers again. So if there's another book challenge out there where I could use these numbers, let me know because I would be up for that. But I hope you guys had fun watching this. I did have fun doing this. If you have done this or you want to do it, please comment down below and let me know because I would love to watch you do this. I love to see people do anything like bookshelf scavenger hunty or whatnot. I'm probably going to do another one in a couple weeks because I was tagged in one months ago and I never did it. But if you don't want to do the whole thing, and I understand if you don't, I'm going to give you the numbers 4 and 18. Go to that book on your shelf and let me know what you rated that book. First guess, and then let me know if you got it right, what your rating was on that book. Let's just do that question for everybody and all around. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below. Feel free to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And come see me again next week.